What if your next conversation could change your life? Seriously, think about it. Nearly 50% of adults today say they feel lonely. But here's the truth. The ability to connect with people is one of the most powerful life skills you can develop. And it doesn't just make you happier. It opens doors everywhere. Friendships, careers, opportunities you haven't even imagined yet. In this video, I'm going to give you a full step-by-step roadmap to build real social confidence, backed by psychology and simple habits you can start today. Let's dive in. And hey, if you're ready to level up your people skills, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a guide like this one. Why social confidence matters. Let's get real. Social confidence changes everything. The US Surgeon General literally called loneliness a public health crisis. That's how big of a deal this is. But the good news? You're not stuck with your current social skills. You can train them, just like going to the gym. And today, I'll show you how. Chapter 1. The Science of Human Connection. Let's start with the science. When you connect with someone, like genuinely connect, your brain releases a chemical called oxytocin. That's the feel-good hormone. It actually boosts your bonding by up to 30%. But here's the twist. It's not just what you say that matters. Non-verbal stuff like your body language, your tone, even your eye contact makes up over 70% of communication. If you want to instantly feel more connected with someone, try this. Mirror their posture a little. Not in a creepy way, just subtly. It's been shown to boost rapport by 65%. Also, keep your arms uncrossed, shoulders relaxed, and face them when you talk. These tiny changes send a huge message. I'm open, I'm safe, you can talk to me. All right. Now that you get why connection feels so good, let's work on what usually holds people back. Anxiety. Chapter 2. Building inner confidence and managing anxiety. Confidence doesn't mean you're never nervous. It means you know what to do when you're nervous. So, first up, exposure therapy. I know, sounds intense, but it just means gradually putting yourself in social situations that make you a little uncomfortable. Not too much, just enough to stretch. Start with a short conversation with a cashier, then a compliment to a stranger. Over time, this reduces anxiety by 40 to 60%. It really works. Then there's CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy. This helps you challenge those negative thoughts like, everyone thinks I'm awkward, or they don't want to talk to me. Write those thoughts down. Then write 2 counter-arguments. You'll start to see how unfair your brain's being. Now, if you freeze up in the moment, use 5-second rule. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just do it. Say hi, ask the question. Your brain won't have time to overthink. And if you are feeling panicky, try the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. It actually slows your heart rate and calms your nervous system. And here's a fun technique. Power posing. Stand tall for just 2 minutes before a social event. Shoulders back, feet planted. Research shows it boosts confidence hormones by 20%. Chapter 3. Mastering the art of listening. Here's the secret. Good talkers are great listeners. If you want to stand out in conversations, actually listen. Follow the 80-20 rule. Listen 80% of the time, speak 20%. Ask open-ended questions. Say things like, "What was that like?" Or, "Tell me more about that." Then, reflect back what you hear. Sounds like that really frustrated you. Or, that must have been exciting. People feel deeply understood when you do that. And don't forget the small stuff. Mention things from earlier chats like, "How was your Seattle trip?" It shows you are actually paying attention. And that means a lot. All right, so you're listening. But how do you keep a conversation going? Chapter 4. Starting and sustaining great conversations. Ever start talking to someone and then hit that awkward silence? Let's fix that. Use the Ford method. That's family, occupation, recreation, dreams. These are great entry points to start or revive any conversation. Let's say they tell you they're into photography. Instead of just saying, "Cool," try the improv trick. Yes, and. Like, "Yes, and have you ever shot film photography?" It keeps the flow alive. Look for common ground. Shared interests boost your chance of connection by over 60%. And when the moment's right, throw in a real compliment, not surface level. Something thoughtful like, "The way you explained that was super clear." People remember stuff like that. Let's take it one step further. How do you find more people to talk to in the first place? Chapter 5. Expanding your social circle. Here's the truth. You don't meet new people by staying in your bubble. Try joining an interest-based group. Volunteer for a cause you care about. 78% of volunteers say they made close friends through it. Because when you're working together towards something meaningful, real connection happens. Professional networking? Still important. 85% of job offers come through someone you know. Start showing up to industry events or local mixers, and don't sleep on online communities. Reddit, Discord, they're packed with people who share your passions. Connect online, then try to move it offline when it feels right. Challenge. Try one new social setting per week. 4 weeks, 4 new environments. You'll be amazed. But let's go deeper. How do you build trust once you've made that first connection? Chapter 6. Deepening relationships through vulnerability. Here's where the magic happens. Strong relationships aren't built by accident. They're built through honesty, shared experience, and care. First, reciprocal self-disclosure. That just means you share something a bit personal, they feel safe to do the same. This back and forth creates trust. Then, shared challenges. Working on a project together, facing something hard, or even doing something adventurous bonds people fast. It's like emotional superglue. Want to show someone you value them? Follow up. Send a message. Check in. Even a short thinking of you goes a long way. And finally, offer support. Not just let me know if you need anything, but something specific. Want me to help you prep for that interview? That shows you're really there. Now that you're building deeper connections, let's use technology to support, not replace, them. Chapter 7. Using digital tools to strengthen real connections. Let's be honest. Phones can isolate or connect us. It depends how we use them. Be intentional. Use social platforms to discover local events or group activities. Instead of scrolling Instagram, like search Facebook events for meetups nearby. LinkedIn? Not just for jobs. It's a goldmine for mentors, collaborators, and peers. Build your network. Feeling nervous to meet someone new? Start with a quick video chat first. It builds comfort and trust before you hang out in person. And one final rule. Protect your attention. Set app limits. Choose conversations over notifications. Technology should bridge connection, not block it. Now, let's talk about sustainability. How to keep showing up without burning out. Chapter 8. Sustaining your social growth. Social growth is a marathon, not a sprint. Start with small, doable goals. One new, meaningful conversation each week is plenty to build momentum. Ever heard of Dunbar's number? It says we can only maintain about 150 real social relationships at a time. So don't focus on quantity, focus on quality. Pay attention to your social energy. Are you recharged or drained after hanging out? Schedule alone time if you need to reset. That way, you'll have energy to show up fully when it matters. Every few months, do a social audit. Who lifts you up? Who drains you? It's okay to adjust your circle. That's growth. Embrace the journey. Here's the truth. Social confidence isn't something you have or don't have. It's a skill you grow. And like any skill, it gets better with practice, reps, and a little bit of courage. Start small. Start where you are. But start. Say hi to a stranger. Text someone you've been meaning to catch up with. Join that group. You never know what could come from it. And if this helped you, drop your favorite strategy in the comments and hit subscribe if you want more helpful videos like this. You've got this. Let's go build something meaningful.